the attack. My glacier skates. Show me out, blame guilty. Aim for one's good dick. I thought it was squashed. Ray DeVito wishes us well. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. The same man is on the attack. My glacier skates. Show me out, blame guilty. Aim for one's good dick. I thought it was squashed. Ray DeVito wishes us well. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Fuck yeah. Caitlin Clark rules.
Yeah, boy!
The same man is on the attack. My glacier skates. Show me out, plead guilty. April wants to dick. I thought it was squash.
Squash!
DeVito wishes us well. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. Who wants to dick? I thought it was squashed.
It's Friday. We're doing it. We're having it. Friday, March 6, 2026. They said we couldn't be here together. We're doing it. We're doing it. Right, Girox? We're doing it, Girox. Me and Girox are doing it. Girox! 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 Carmax! Girox! Carmax! We're doing it! We're doing it! We thought it was squashed! We're doing it! Girox! 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 Here we go! With Girox. Whatcha? Girox. What happened to Girox? He got fat. I'm in my Run DMC hat, motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it, everybody. It's Friday. There's no rules. There's no rules today. Let's hang out. Let's have fun. Let's have sex. I want everyone to go home with the date tonight from the chat. I think we have like 7 girls that watch this program. They're all going home with somebody tonight. We're sending them home with a guy. Every girl gets a guy. We're sending them off. We're sending them off with somebody. So ladies, you aren't safe in this chat room. You better have your mace. I'm just kidding. We take care of the ladies. Take care of the ladies. Take care of the flat cats. Take care of the Shannon's Views and the KKs and the Evas and the who else is here? The ladies. The Kimberly. What's her name? Kimberly Olsen Johnson? Johnson Olsen. What's her name? Kim? Who does the news for Bedabbler? I'm drawing a blank on her name. I'm not trying to pull what's her name? Opie, like I don't know what's going on. I forgot. Nicholson. Yes. The controversial Kimberly Nicholson. We're off to a good start. It's happening. Today is Spawn Day, everybody. You guys are like, what the fuck is Spawn Day? What the fuck is Spawn Day? Spawn Day is our boy Spawn, who's been a longtime contributor, a longtime member holder, big donor on the back end. He requested today. I'll read the email. I'm going to dox him. Dox. I'm just kidding. Spawn wrote me 4 days ago, Monday, March 2nd. Good afternoon. I wanted to send you my song for Friday while I was thinking of it. Got confirmation I will be off that afternoon. I lost someone very close to me 7 years ago on March 6th. Today's March 6th. So I'll never forget that day, and I look forward to it. I didn't take off work. It was just a coincidence. I think you'll like this pick. I grew up in the same 80s, 90s hip hop I did. I did like that pick. That was a fucking flashback. Shout out to the Ghetto Boys. This is from 1988, early inception of the Ghetto Boys. That's a great song. I met Willie D. You know, I hung out with Willie D for a day in Houston with the Godfrey. He's a great guy. Very talented guy. Not the one who had major success in the 90s. This is from their debut album, Making Trouble. Record is largely overlooked and did not sell. Those are usually the good ones. Paul's Boutique comes to mind. Beastie Boys. Some consider this to be the first hardcore song. It's pretty hardcore. Still hits just as hard 40 years later. They don't make rap like they used to. They just don't. They don't. Thanks again, brother, for allowing me to do this. Time flies. It's going on 2.5 years since I found your channel. I'll be tuned in, brother. I enjoy when you beat up on these people in order. Number one, he has Chrissy Mayer as number one. I beat up on. Number two, Carl from Who Are These Podcasts? Number three, Kiki. And number four, E-Rock. I don't beat up on E-Rock as much as I used to. E-Rock's fine. I used to be friends with E-Rock. I used to go on a show on Sirius XM. E-Rock's just a radio guy, and he just got caught up in the bullshit when he was at Compound Media trying to impress Anthony and Gino and Chrissy. He's a decent dude. So I don't have a problem with E-Rock. In fact, E-Rock, I would love for you to come on the show. World War Z. So I'm sending out the Evite to... I'm sending it out to E-Rock. Can somebody get a hold of E-Rock? How do you get a hold of E-Rock? Do we have to go through one of his many assistants? So yeah, E-Rock's cool. I'm not going to beat up on E-Rock. Best impressions. Opie. Oh, come on. It's not that good. John. Thanks for the $2. And April Anderson. M. Holt.
I like cum.
And it says, sincerely, Spawn. So thank you, Spawn, for sending that. Of course, I'll dedicate Friday's show to you. I take care of my people, my supporters, and I'm loyal to a fault. We don't like flim-flam people. We like loyal motherfuckers taking bullets for you. I don't want to go ahead and pull up machine guns with gun sounds because YouTube AI will take me down like they always do. Speaking of loyalty, ladies and gentlemen, Ken Mosca gifting 5 memberships. Before the show even started, Ken Mosca gifted 5. Open up your tabs, accept gifted memberships. Ken, you're the man.
So that is why I am better than everyone in the world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick, everyone.
I noticed a lot of people thanked Ken for the memberships. That was very nice of you, very kind of you. If you're in the mood to gift, we are 35 away from 400. I know Aaron Emholt has more memberships than me, but we like our chances over here. He's been doing it longer. Oh, my good friend, Ian F. Ian motherfucking F. Related to Axel F., who composed the Beverly Hills Cops. Thank you for gifting 5, Ian. Ian, ladies and gentlemen, will be joining us for the big Lance News Network meetup in Tampa, Florida. We will be doing it on March 24th. That is a Tuesday, downtown Tampa. We'll reveal the location that day A lot of that has to do with the fact that we want to keep out spies. We don't want anybody live taping. It's going to be free. We'll tell you the venue we're going to be at. So far confirmed, Lance, myself, Tony Mazer will be down here. I'll just be getting back from Ohio that morning. Ian is showing up. Joey C., his wife, and a couple of others have confirmed. So go ahead and DM me on the Patreon if you're coming, or email me directly, chadzumock, and let me know, and I'll put you on the I'll let you know list. And you'll know by 2:00. It'll be downtown Tampa. We will be meeting. So that goes out to Tio Hank. Anybody that's going to be here. We're just meeting up, having drinks, appetizers. It's going to be a good time. It wasn't even my idea. It was Ian's. And then we're going to go to a Tampa Bay Lightning game. You're more than welcome to go to the Tampa Bay Lightning game, but you have to get your own ticket. I'm not doing it for you. I hope you understand. I would love to take care of everybody. But this is a little old show. This isn't a mighty show. I don't have a lot of subscribers like WATP or NLO. You know, they got to partner up with each other and, you know, and go ahead and kiss each other's asses and share their communities. I do it by myself. So I'm out there with my machete taking care of business. HVAC North up in this bitch. Thank you. My favorite Canadian next to Brett the Hitman Hart. Let's see what we can pull out of the hat today. We can pull it out right now. It's my Run DMC hat. Jam Master Day. What's that? Zumocculus? Zumocculus. Is that my magic name? The Great Zumocculus? I've never done magic. I want to be like Copperfield and do magic, right? Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, this show is off to a great start today.
KK gifting 5 memberships. Whoa!
Whoa! KK gifting 5. Good to see you, sweetheart. What country are you in? Let us know. I'm going to send Liam Neeson to protect you because we don't want any kind of trafficking, human trafficking, wherever you're at, whatever hotel you're in. We don't want that because it's crazy over there, wherever the hell you are at any given moment. I'll protect you. I won't do it. I'll have other people do it. Let me know. Thank you for gifting 5, sweetheart. You're the best. Here we go, Boozmock. This guy's clever as fuck. So observant, so funny. Digging the Voss let himself go. Heisenberg. See, the thing is with Chad Boozmock is when he tries to pull his hilarious shenanigans in our chat, like it goes well in the Onion Discord or the Cardiff Discord, but he comes over here thinking everyone's going to, it's so funny. Yeah, you're like, you're coming into Rodney's and you're stuttering, John, with your hilariousness. But thank you for the $2. Dr. Chow, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't catch it, it's up on my Patreon, or if you have a membership, we did a Ray DeVito show on Wednesday. We were going up against a lot, and there was a lot before us, so not a lot of people saw it. Tune in. It's there, video and audio. Holler at your boy. Thank you, Chow, for being a member for 21 months. Rank these G's in order. Tony Mazer, J-Mo, Bill from Jersey, The Final Boss, Big Dork, Stevie Lou, Ashley Cummings, Shmuel Buckman, Karmic X, and Tom Myers. Oh, boy. Talk about Studio 54. Are we letting them all in or what? These are the who gives a shit people. All right. Where do we start? Rank the G's. Well, I'm going to have to go with my guy, Tony Mazer, since I've known him the longest and I'm actually friends with him. We'll go with him. Followed by Bill from Jersey, the head wrench, our right-hand man. Solid human being. So Tony, Bill. Oh, boy. It's all downhill after this. Let's we'll throw Tom Myers in at 3. Tom was on the show Wednesday, and he's been a good contributor. And he's a comic, go-getter. I'm gonna throw Stevie Lou at 4. Stevie Lou is a comeback player of the year. He's been coming in and being funny. He's doing funny stuff. So shout out to Stevie Lou. He's at 4. We'll put Ashley Cummings at 5. Oh, boy. It's all downhill after this. I don't watch anything Final Boss, so I'll put him 6. I don't watch Big Dork, so I'll put him 7. Karmic's ex turned out to be a fucking pussy twink that I thought he was. We'll put him last, followed by Shmuel Buckman, who has no entertainment value whatsoever. I'm sorry. You guys are continuing to try to make Shmuel a thing, and it's just not working. You keep pushing it and pushing it. I know you have your Lifeform show, and I'm just not into it. I'm not. So there you go. That's an honest answer. I'm sticking to it. If you don't agree to it, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't. But that's my honest answer. And I guess I win nothing. Toe is in the chat. He waves. What up, Cho? Toe's in the chat.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Get in there. Rally it up. Let's do something. Let's make a fucking go of it, guys.
Let's make a fucking go of it, guys. Wow, man. We got celebrities in the chat. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Can I get a foam number 3? I'm sure somebody can make a number 3 foam thing for you. I'm sure somebody. I didn't know the Toe was in a chant. Let's give him a little something. Here we go. Aw, snap. Yeah. Steel toe show. Steel toe show. Steel toe show. Steel toe money show. Steel toe money show. Whatcha? Corky Thatcher. Just kidding. I don't know what to do. All right, enough. Anyways, I'm in a good mood. You can't ruin me. You can't ruin my mood. Where's Jonathan Geyer been? That's the question. We want to know where Jonathan Geyer is. Who brought up Jonathan Geyer the other day? You remember when we were trying to make him a thing? Oh my God. I'm having a fun Friday so far. I'm getting a text from Rocco Burrow. He is the owner and operator of this puppet.
Break your fucking face! Break your fucking face tonight! Give me something to break!
One of the highlights from AC, that it's all been downhill since. This year's AC was awful. No one's ever going to go back again. And everyone that went, you're a loser. We don't wish you well. He says, has anybody said you look like the bad guy from Roger Rabbit yet. No. They said I look like the bad guy from the Goonies. What was his name? I don't remember that guy. Who watches Roger Rabbit? How old's that fucking movie? How old is Roger Rabbit? That was a thing. I remember going to the movie theaters and seeing that movie. Starring Bob Hoskins. What year was it? 1988. Anybody born in 1988? Because you win a shirt, ladies and gentlemen. If you were born in 1988, the Z-Man is going to send you out a I Hate Chad shirt because I give out shirts and lose money. D7876 gifting a membership. I said open up your tabs. I thought it was squash. I'm going to be having Gummy Chainsaw fixing my opening. We're going to fix some stuff up. We're getting a new countdown. We got a new shirt design coming. That's happening. Take your time. It takes time. I'm spending money, but I'm thinking of the people. Okay, I put the people first. Maud Levy gifting a membership. God damn it. These memberships just keep going. Quit taking them.
Damn it, Matt, you know better.
You know what? God damn it. Wait, what was that? What happened to Matt, Aaron?
Damn it, Matt, you know better.
Did he quit? In fact, I want to give more memberships. I'm going to give 5 myself right now. Fuck it. I'm gifting 5 right now. Open up your tabs, guys. Open up your fucking tabs. Because 5 is coming out from the Z-Man. It's membership time. It's like Miller time. Look at that. Z-Man gifting 5. Fuck yeah. Kiss my ass. Suck my dick. Everyone. Shout out to this guy.
So that is why I am better than everyone in the world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick, everyone.
Kenny Powers is great. We love Ken. Oh, Bo Beardington, my man.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Thanks for the membership. Don't thank me. Who got him the membership? You got to find out who. I can't tell in StreamYard who got what. I do know Bill from Jersey, your head moderator, gifting 5. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Bill. Oh, no. Bo Beardington, my man, just gifted 1. It just doesn't. We haven't even started the show yet. We're 30 minutes in, and you guys are out of control. You guys are out of control. Fuck. We haven't even started the show. I don't even know where to go. I want to get caught up before I want to make sure we're on the same page. Oh, no. Deadpool gifting 5 memberships. I'm so excited. God damn. I didn't realize it was payday today for you motherfuckers. We're doing it. Thank you very much for you guys are just on fire. 4 Toms Foam 3. Oh, 4 Toms Foam 3. I'm sure you can make like a foam 3 finger, right? I'm sure there's a website. You can get anything. I ordered a bunch of stuff yesterday on Amazon Prime. What'd you order? I'm not telling. Send Toe the link. Shake it up a bit. I would love to have Toe on the show, but I think he's laying low. For legal reasons, from what I understand, according to my sources. I'm all about shaking it up. Maud Levy, Isaiah received the Jonathan Geyer shirt today. Oh, good. Here we go. With the Isaiah. Never met the guy, but we're doing it. Well, I'm all for it. Make it a thing. I'm here. Here we go. Update on the Karen Isaiah confusion. New hat, new Chad. New. No updates, no nothing. I know you're really trying to make that a thing, and I'm here for it. I really am. I think it's hilarity. It's hilarious. It's good stuff. We're going to have fun with it for a long time, but there's no update. In fact, I could use a massage. I had a nice workout today, this morning. I'm a little stiff. I did, speaking of Rocco Burrow, I took him up on his 3-plank challenge. Well, I don't know if he was challenging anyone. He said he was doing 3 planks a day, and I said, I'm going to do that. So I did 3 1-minute planks along with 100 crunches because I'm in training for something or someone. I'm looking to fight, box, YouTube's terms of service, somebody, somewhere, at some festival, anywhere. Who will have me? Who's going to have me? I don't think anyone's having the Z-Man. They're scared of me. They're scared. But we're doing it. Hey, you remember when Aaron Emholt, Steel Toe, said that he's not going to weigh in on the Rodney situation? It was beneath him in the program. Sorry, Aaron, we're going to have to play it. Well, it turns out he did. Turns out he needed content, so he said, I'm going to weigh in on it. Let's take a look.
All right. This is this is Jim Sharkey sent this in. This is Anthony slapping a guy or beating a guy up or whatever. This has caused quite a stir in that fucking gay Dabbleverse community, which I'm disappointed in him that he's even involved in it because it's just such a black hole of like reality's
Black
banked and it doesn't
hole,
exist.
son.
Like everything's
Won't you come? I love when somebody needs to do a parody of Kevin saying, Black hole, son, won't you come? And put it to the Soundgarden song. Anybody up for that challenge? Not me. Not me. So he's still going to cover it even though the thing's gay. Oh, look at that. Maud Levy gifting another membership. Open up your tabs. We got to hit the goal. I think we hit the goal, right? Can somebody go through and count the memberships that I got today? Because we were 35 away from 400. We totally hit it, right? We had to have. Let's see. Let's do some math. And we'll get back to the show. So Mosca 5, ENF 5, that's 10. KK 5, that's 15. D78761, 16. Maud Levy 1, 17. Bo Beardington, my man, 1, 18. Bill from Jersey, 24. Z-Man, do mine count? I think mine count. So that's 30. Deadpool 30, that's 5. That's 35. 36. I think we hit the goal. We did it. I think we got 400. Just like that. This is the greatest day of my life. Thank you guys for participating in that. We hit 400. We have 400 memberships. We should go members only just to stick it to all the poor motherfuckers. And Kim Nicholson still doesn't have a membership. Ha 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 ha. All right, let's get back to the Toes coverage of Rodney's, even though it's gay.
Converted in that world because it's all people who need serious
I'm covering you
psychological
up,
help
Aaron.
and they're not getting it. And then it's a bunch of mentally ill people who are leaning on each other like, I'm right? From the top shows to the bottom.
I'm right.
And they
right?
all just, it's an echo chamber where they reinforce their opinions on things. It's like, you went to go bully a man and break every comedy club rule there is. And it's just bullying a guy. And you're like, we're winners. And you're like, no, this is like.
But Aaron, he's an asshole. Stuttering John is a fucking dickhead. That's what you don't seem to realize. Aaron, he's a fucking piece of shit. He's a narcissist. He's reckless. He's unapologetic. He strikes channels. He tries to get people fired. This is what he is. He has no remorse. He doesn't have the ability to say, I'm sorry. He has no humility. He doesn't lean into it. So you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Like the loseriest thing any grown man can do. Like this is you should be embarrassed that you did this. But Anthony hit a guy who came up confronting him about his past. Anthony's got, like anybody does, you know, it's so weird to watch people defend his past. I don't expect people to defend my past. I made serious.
Aaron, you used to defend Anthony's past when you were on Compound and you were in with E-Rock and you were on there. Like, come on, let's not rewrite stuff. Come on.
Mistakes. I was a big piece of shit and I'm trying to do better. But like people try to whitewash them. Like Kumi is in his late 60s. He's made a lot of mistakes. He's been convicted of biting and strangling a woman. This 10 years ago.
This is coming from a dark place. This is because Anthony rejected him. Anthony, his idol, rejected Aaron, and now he's calling out this shit. But if he was Anthony's good graces, he'd be like, Anthony's the best. You grew up idolizing you and Stern, not Opie, because that's not the cool thing. But you, Norton, E-Rock, not Opie. Come on. Come on. Anthony rejected you. I get it. I get it. I agree with you, by the way. He's a piece of shit.
When he paid his time, and if he's sorry about it, that's good. It doesn't seem like he's sorry about it, but if he is, that's good. And redemption is a thing that people should be allowed to have. It's not good to strangle and bite women. It's also not good to. That's why we don't.
It's not good to strangle and bite women. It's not. You're right. I'm with you on that one, Toe. It is not good. It's not good to strangle and bite women. Listen, guys, it's Friday. I don't know what your plans are for this weekend, but let me recommend do not strangle and bite women. It's not good. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Toe's he's on a roll.
Date women 40 years younger than us, so you don't get frustrated and angry, and you deal with it in an emotionally immature way. But like, then there's the getting catfished, trying to invite a 14-year-old girl over to your house and buying her gifts on Amazon and, having sex with 17-year-olds. I mean, that's fucked up.
I mean, Anthony.
You're having sex with a child.
Would you be saying this if he accepted you into his little clique of Carl and Melton? I don't think he would be saying this. But it is fucked up. It is. And they do overlook it. They do overlook it. I don't. I think it's gross. I think it's weird. But Stuttering John says the same stuff. Oh, no. They just keep coming, everybody. D7876 throwing us over the top to stick it to everybody. Gifting 5.
You got it.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. You guys are in a gifting mood. Everyone got paid today. It's payday. Payday. And you guys are just being generous by gifting. Thank you very much. Back to Aaron.
18-year-old is a child. And anytime someone goes, oh, well, they're legal, that's fucking creepy too. Like having sex with a 17-year-old is having sex with a child, whether you want to admit that or not. Like abusing women, doing all that stuff, it's wrong, it's bad. But if
Jerry Seinfeld did too.
Someone is sorry, they should be allowed grace.
Dalia tried, but he's like, wait till you're 18. And when she turned 18, he DM'd her.
And redemption. So all these people I see like trying.
I am the only one with a redemption arc. The only one. Hit the like button, Husey.
You excuse it? Don't excuse it. You don't lose anything if you call it out and say that's fucked up. Because what if that person agrees with you and says, yeah, all of those things are fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. Then they're allowed their grace. If they're not sorry, then they're a fucking sociopath. So let's check this out.
Check it out.
So there's Brennan Making fun of Carl and then spinning his noisemaker.
Is anybody
Brennan's
sick of the
king.
Rodney's coverage? Is anybody sick of the Rodney's coverage yet?
Biggest fan right here.
It's Carl.
Who's Sue Lightning? A transgender.
Yeah, and he fucked a trans woman. Like, people are allowed to fuck trans people. It doesn't, So this guy comes up to him and
People are allowed to fuck trans people. People are allowed. They're allowed. I agree. They're allowed.
says, you're a racist pedophile and you fucked a trans person. Oh, well.
Gender woman. Who are you? Who are you?
I thought you left New York, you racist piece of shit.
Who are you?
Those people aren't pedophiles.
Wait, who are you? I'm asking who you are.
I am a person that recognizes.
Anthony, walk away. You're a millionaire in his 60s. You've got a heart condition. Walk away from this fucking idiot. When you're this age, you shouldn't be getting angry at a guy. You're a public figure. You shouldn't be getting angry at a guy yelling this shit at you. You should walk away from him and ignore him. You don't need to pay this guy the dipshit any mind. The only way this guy wins or gets is if he gets a reaction out of you. He's trying to bait a reaction out of you. The kids call it rage baiting.
Is a scumbag on the streets of New York.
Here you go. There you go. Fuck out of my face. There you go. Why don't you take a walk, scumbag?
Look at that.
I like to fuck your mother.
Yeah, you're lucky I don't press charges.
Yeah.
I mean, that is illegal. You can't do that to people. That is, you grab something off of someone's face and smash it on the ground. That is assault. And now that guy wins. Now that guy, look, I got, because that's all he wants. He just
Another
wants the
win for the
reaction.
toe.
You didn't hurt him. You didn't cripple him. You didn't wound him.
Another win.
Now you're a guy in your 60s, angry, pissed off.
It's all about the
slamming a
W's.
guy's glasses on the ground.
Right.
He probably didn't even break the glasses, which isn't good. So
We don't know that.
Jim wanted to send that in and get my opinion on it. That's my opinion. It's it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that people let people get to them to that level. And also,
Yeah, nothing gets to you.
if you're doing a thing where you're like there to make fun of a guy and the guy like John, and he's there to make fun of you being like full of
getting
rage
hot.
and anger and beating people, you don't then chimp out and rage out and, assault a guy. Like, that's not a good look. Shit. Honeybee's photo says, I think Ant was embarrassed by all of it. He should be. You should be embarrassed to even be at something like that.
I don't think he is. I don't think Anthony's embarrassed at all. I don't think he gives a shit. I think he loved it. I think if you have a narcissistic personality disorder, you enjoy the coverage.
So beneath someone of that stature. Jim Sharkey says the CJ dude was being a cunt and antagonizing him, but Ant should have kept his cool. I think that's the perfect analysis of it. I think that's the absolute perfect analysis of it. Honeybee's photo says he was embarrassed by the self-cutting girl stuff. Yeah, I mean, but to pretend it didn't happen when people, because I've seen people get asked about it and they're
Here's
like,
the
I don't
thing.
know anything. It's like, yeah.
Here's the thing. I know people run with internet rumors and, and especially from the O&A world, I think the Dabbleverse, the shitverse, the hackverse, whatever you want to call it, is like somewhat of a fraction of what was left of the O&A subreddit, the pest. And of course, there was all these rumors about Jim and Anthony, and I don't know what's true and what's not. I know Anthony did take a 17-year-old girl to the prom, which is weird and creepy. We obviously know what happened in Times Square. Now, do I know for sure about him buying a laptop for a minor? I don't. I don't know that for sure. It's been pointed out that he followed minors on Instagram. Okay. Now, did he have sex with a transgender woman? I don't know. According to Aaron, you're allowed, which is fine. But you just don't know what's true and what's not. I mean, I've had millions of internet rumors about me that aren't true. And Anthony started one of them, that I stole catalytic converters. That never happened. So it's fun. Oh, and the latest one is the one that Boozmock is trying to get going, is the Isaiah from the massage place. So I get it. It's fun to do, but I don't know what's true and what's not. And you got to be careful with that. And I get the fun factor. It's fun to play with and poke fun. But at the same time, like, you don't know. You just don't. And I could be wrong. All that Anthony stuff could be true. I don't know. Until you have clear evidence, you don't know. But Aaron going off on Anthony is a complete 360 from where he was, 180 from where he was 2 years ago, trying to get in with Compound Media and the Carl crew. It just goes to show you the hypocrisy of this world. And Aaron thinking he's above it is a major turnoff and swing and a miss, because you're not. Now, am I above it? No, because my actions dictate that I'm not. Am I disgusted by it at times? Yes. Am I embarrassed by it? Yes. But do I get some enjoyment and pleasure out of it? Yeah. I've met some good, like-minded individuals like Bill from Jersey and others and KK, just nice people. But, you know, at the end of the day, does the Dabbleverse hurt my career? In the mainstream thing of things, yes, it does. I had a nice conversation with Louis J. Gomez. And he told me, he goes, listen, get out of that stuff. And I think people will start taking you more seriously as a comic. I go, easier said than done. LA 1978. Thank you for joining us. Arby's is actually pretty good. You're just now coming around to Arby's? You're just now coming around to Arby's. Where have you been? Welcome to the fucking party, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, of course Arby's is good. You better have Arby's sauce or you're fucking retarded. Sorry, mentally challenged. Toe has no place to talk here. We all know about him. I think he copes a lot with when he talks about Anthony and everything he's done, because he kind of puts it with his position, like, oh, you got to learn from it. You got to move on. If you learn from it and move on, that's a different story. But if you continue to do the scumbag things that you've done, then fuck you. So he tries to always put that there. It's always putting him first. They called an ass. They said Isaiah massaged you. That's a lie. That is a blatant lie. And you know it. I know you're trying to make that a thing, but that is a blatant lie. And I'll die. I'll die on that hill. I'll take it to my grave. That never happened. But you can keep pushing. This is another internet thing. And I get you're having fun with it, but you're lying. You lie a lot, by the way. I know you're like trying to count out my lies and what I lie. You lie more than me. Because when there's nothing going on, you'll just make some shit up just so you'll have content. And you'll have like 10 people going, yeah, Boozmock. You know you pandered to like 10 people. 10 people in the entire internet that give a shit. We don't care if you're gay. We care that you're late. I was late today, but because you guys proved to me punctuality doesn't mean anything. I try to be the most punctual podcaster for the last 2 years, and you guys don't give a fuck. I did not get rewarded for it. And then I see everyone going late, not on time, hours late, and you reward them. And I said, fuck that. I take care of the paying customer. I'm kind to them. I think about them. And then you guys in return said, fuck you, Chad. So I go on when I want to go on. Boozmock got paid today. So Lewis said the Devilverse, not good, but then had Kumia and Zen on. Yeah, he had them on because he has a loyalty to Anthony Kumia for giving Legion of Skanks a break for Compound Media back in the day. And Anthony does have a following. And Zen's been coming on for a very long time. Zen Hauer is actually a comedian. I know he's on Uncle Rico, but before he was on Uncle Rico, he was a comic. Hey, I was scheduled to do Louis J. Gomez's podcast 2 years ago after AC, but the storms came in. So I know you're trying to do something, Boozmock. You always come up short. You got nothing. You just don't. You had the same reaction to male masseuse as Costanza. I'm just telling you the truth, Maud. I'm just telling you the truth. A guy named Isaiah, who I never met, never massaged me. I'm just saying what's the truth. I don't know what else to do. Sorry. I would love to. You can keep making it a thing. I don't care, but it never happened. I mean, I just got to tell you the truth. Hey, Detroit by Dark, everybody. He's back. Hey, Detroit by Dark, look what I got. Lucky dice. Lucky dice. Detroit by Dark mailed me these dice. Whatcha? I don't know where he's at. Vince the Lawyer and Manhandled Zenhauser at Rodney's. Yes. That's apparent. See, Vince the Lawyer gets under a lot of people's skin. I think he's hilarious. I think he's the ultimate troll. I came around on him. I didn't like him at first, but then I started to get what he's all about. So I have a different take on Vince the Lawyer. Speaking of which, let's go to Gas Digital and Anthony and
would obviously do an Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude.
It'd be so fun.
Go.
Who would give it?
But he would never do it.
It's just
I know he'll never do it.
There's nothing that could get him on board.
Me and Jimmy want to do a skank fest, so
you could get you and Jimmy a show. That'd be great.
Jimmy
I would love that. That'd be incredible.
Do that, but the Opie angle,
the Opie and Anthony reunion is like my fantasy for Skank Fest.
Yeah.
I will say this. I was at the Skank Fest in Brooklyn years ago, and they had the what was the Colin Quinn? Oh, Tough Crowd reunion. No one knew about it. They kind of surprised everybody, and they had the Tough Crowd background. It was pretty cool. It was cool. I remember I just did a set, and I came downstairs, and all of a sudden I saw the Tough Crowd background, and everybody was piled in, and it was a fun thing. I think if there was an O&A reunion, it would be a big deal with Norton, with everybody, E-Rock and Sam Roberts. I think it would be huge. Opie will never do it. They're right about that. Was I an O&A guy? Not really. I was more of an O&A guy when they got the Sirius XM. I was always a Howard guy because I grew up listening. It was on terrestrial radio. In fact, in Cleveland, it was on 98.5 WNCX. Every morning I'd wake up at 6 o'clock, especially when I landscape. I used to wake up, put a tape in a cassette, and I'd hit record, and then I'd set my alarm and flip it over and record the other side so I could listen to it landscaping later on in the afternoon. But I think an O&A reunion at Skankfest would be big news. It'd be fun. I think Opie would have fun. But unfortunately, these guys are raging narcissists, both of them, even Anthony. But I think Anthony's more willing to do so because Anthony's a smart business guy in the sense that he's good at networking and exposure. He's like Carl. I'll do anything for a view or to feel a part of something. He is a narcissist, but at the end of the day, he realized that'd be good for the brand, good for him in the long run, doing his individual thing and his fan base. But Opie will never do it. Opie wouldn't even do Opie would say things, and I don't have no problem with Opie. But I went on Opie's show 3 times, and I said, you got to do mine. He goes, oh, yeah, no problem. And then the whole football show thing. We were going to do the football program once a week. It was me, Ken Mosca, Tony Mazur, and Florentine and Opie. And Opie said I was all in. Then Opie always just ghosts everybody. He won't go on anyone's show. And I think it makes him a major disservice. Oh, shit. Rocco Burrow, are you listening? Rocco Burrow, are you listening? Oh, shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Paging Rocco Burrow, are you listening? I just got a message from the booker of Open Bar Comedy. They said they were going to schedule me this fall at Looney's in Colorado to record my open bar comedy. It's a thing ran by Ron Feingold. And I just got dates offered to me. October 1st, November 5th, December 17th. Which date should I do? I have 3 dates offered to me. And this is in Colorado Springs. This is like close to Rocco Burrows' house. Which date should I do? October 1st, November 5th, December 17th. Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm going October 1st. Who's with me? Are you? I'm putting out to Rocco. Is he going to be home? Will he be home? It was just sent to me at 3:27, so I have time. We'll see what happens. This is all live. That's why you watch the show live. You never know what's going to happen. So exciting. I also have another thing that I'm going to be announcing very soon. Detroit by Dark. I already read that. So he slipped in a brown digit. It's 2026. Who cares? Keep having fun with that stuff. I don't care. Keep bringing it. Keep bringing it. Are you embarrassed of Isaiah because he's black? Yes. Yes. How did this rumor get started, by the way? Like, who made this up? Like, it's so funny that, like, literally has become a thing. Like, it's become its own thing. I have to laugh at it because it's retarded. 8, you're going to ask for an applause. Yeah, 8, are you going to ask for applause? I'll pull a U. Oh, my God, he misspoke. What an idiot. Hey, Chris, the producer, he said 8 instead of R. Oh, my God. You could be fourth square on WATP, George. Seriously, email Carl. He'll have any loser on. Pat Oates, Andy the truck driver. If you're a loser, he'll have you on. And then he'll make fun of multi-million-dollar podcast. Maud Levy, doesn't Colorado have cankles? Oh, shit. Now we're getting...
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Rocco says, I'll be there, Z-Man. Any date works for Tukey. Congrats, that's awesome. And then he follows it up with the hilarious, are you bringing Isaiah? We're going to have to call this massage place to put that bitch to rest real quick. Because this is going to keep going on and on and on. I mean, even if I put it to rest, it's still going to be a thing. You know what? I don't have to call them. I'm going to call them anyway. Just, it's something to do. It's outside the box. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt the Opie and Anthony reunion talk.
Could figure it out.
I'm
there.
I know you would be. I know. Yeah. I really know. He's just...
See, Opie's a guy like John. Like he doesn't. He has a huge ego, and it gets in his way. He hasn't been making any money
John
in the past few years.
Borderline. I feel bad for the guy.
Well, he's an alcoholic.
Yeah, I mean, Opie, he just...
I think Zeno's is pretty good on the mic with quick sniper hits, and he's a good comic.
It's kind of thin-skinned.
Have you watched Opie lately?
Yeah. I know he just like kind of talks to his phone or whatever. I have.
All right, he is.
The problem is he has this preconceived notion and these beliefs that I have fucked him over personally in some things. Now, I've shit talked him on other shows, on my show.
Of course.
I've gone to, things that we did, the DabbleCon things up in Rochester. And of course, his name comes up.
Let's face it, Anthony, you kind of feed into it and you feed your ball washers so they'll be Team Anthony. You love it. You were quickly trying to make a divide between you and Opie, and you wanted all the fans to like you and hate Opie. That's why you teamed up with Carl and what he was doing, and you were in his chat rooms. We know what happened. Compound Media was nothing but a vanity project because of your ego and your embarrassment for getting fired from O&A, Opie discovering you, bringing you on the air, and people all saying, Anthony, you're the talented one. Opie's the fucking stiff. You're the funny guy. And you got off on that. You did. You did. You could rewrite it, say whatever you want, but that went straight to your head. I'm the funny one. Anthony, you're the talented one. You could do it without Opie. I heard it. I've been a part of it. I did it with Alan in Cleveland. I know how this works. And you fed into it. Your network was nothing but a vanity project. It was a money loser. You were hemorrhaging money the last 3 years, giving Gino, Bill Schultz, and Chrissy an allowance. An allowance. When they were broadcasting to tens of people. Maybe 15. I apologize. Teamster Tim, Matt Mead, and next thing you know, they're the talent. The subscribers became the talent. They were on the mic. People that were subscribing to your channel became guys, much like Mr. Kill Everything, much like that twink, Carmex, who was nothing but a Pat Dixon ball washer subscriber. He was a super chatter. That's what happened. Don't rewrite it. Z-Man's telling you how it is.
And I'll shit talk him. I'll talk about but most of the time I'm giving him suggestions.
Yeah.
Like buy equipment.
Stop being such a
buy equipment, have some show prep, do something instead of just looking into your camera and going,
Well, that's all even like that right there with me. I'm making a little joke. We're busting balls. I would say that to one of my closest friends. We trash each other.
Sorry, I'm looking for
so much, and you guys were the fucking kings of that. You guys started all the whole it went from Opie and Anthony to like Bobby Kelly with YKWd, and that opened up the entire world of the Legion of Skanks world, Gas Digital. Like we learned from you guys, right? And it was this ball busty sort of spirit. So that's kind of what I always looked at it with Opie, right?
But he has this idea that I did behind the scenes shit to undermine stuff he was doing. Like you said, sometimes it gets into real life. And I never did that. I would never bring anything into the real life thing, aside from the comedy club the other night, because that was just what it was.
But, I mean, that was pretty real life.
I'm not trying to fuck over anybody. I'm not making calls. Like he at one point honestly believed his brother owned a restaurant in Huntington. And I love his brothers. To this day, I still have a good relationship with his brothers. And he thought I had called the health department on his brother's restaurant because he was
that was Quadfather that did that.
A silent financial partner in it. I'm like, I would fucking I'm really pissed that you would think I would do something like that more than
I only call the Hog Shack for information. I'm not trying to. I never want anyone fired from their gigs. I get information. Brennan goes a little too far. Brennan says, he's buying 25 tickets. I just want information. Then I try to plug them. I'm like, what are your specials? What do you got going on tonight?
You should be pissed at thinking I did it. Yeah. I'm pissed that you actually think I would do something like that. And there's other instances. He constantly says shit like, if I ever told everybody what this guy did to me behind the scenes, you wouldn't be hating on me as much as him. And it's like, dude, I did nothing to this fucking guy. Yeah. Busted balls. I busted balls.
Yeah, I think it's a shame because I almost feel
I don't know, man. You got to choose Team Opie or Team Anthony. I'm confused. Roy Cohn, thank you very much. See you on October 1st, CZ. I'm going to take that. I think I'm going to do October 1st in Colorado Springs, and I'll work some gigs around it. I'm going to confirm. I'm confirming October 1st, guys. If you're in the Colorado Springs area, I got to write some new jokes. God damn it. Don't get it twisted. Opie sucks at YouTube. I'm not saying he's good. I'm not defending Opie. I like Opie. I just don't know. I'm like, I question things he does. Listen, at one point, these two, and I get it, the power of the microphone. If you have a big audience, it kind of goes to your head. I don't. But there are people, when Opie and Anthony and Howard Stern were in their heyday, They were the biggest things going. They were the Joe Rogans of that time. They were the microphone. And when you have the command and the control of an audience like that, and the celebrity that comes, it goes to your head. It's human nature. So I think a lot of people refuse to let go of what once was. And you got to let go. You got to let go. I know you guys laugh at me, or like, oh, whatever. But when I was on Cleveland radio and we were going to get syndicated, and we should have got syndicated, but Alan snuck in a backdoor move with Bob Eatman to get himself syndicated without the show. That's why it failed and left the market in Cincinnati and St. Louis. And I was pissed about that, but I didn't have Bob representing me at the time. But at the time, we had the Cleveland audience in the palm of our hands. We were number one in every single demo. So at that time, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, wherever we went, it was like we were rock stars in that metropolitan area in Northeast Ohio, a very, very small thing. They were huge in the tri-state area, and they were syndicated. So I can understand where the ego comes from. It's a very powerful feeling. It's a very powerful feeling, but you got to move the fuck on. I don't think Opie and Anthony. Anthony's did stuff himself. And listen, I call it down the middle. It's not personal. Anthony's done some stuff. Is Anthony good on the mic? Yeah. Is he better than Opie? I think so. I'd be lying if I didn't say Anthony wasn't talented. I'm not willing to put Anthony on this pedestal like Carl and Melton and everybody else, like he's the funniest motherfucker ever. He's not. He's good. He's good. I recognize what he's done in the industry, but I wasn't a big enough O&A fan to go ahead and anoint him the next goddamn radio king. Okay? I know radio guys that are way funnier than Anthony, but I digress. And that's how you get out of every single rant. I digress, or rack me. Because if you feel like you're trailing off and going nowhere, I digress, rack me. You're welcome. I'm being fucking entertaining today. Hit the like button. Chad is texting Isaiah cover story for call. God, you'll think of anything, literally anything, to push a narrative, won't you? You will just make shit up just to push a narrative. That's not true. And we know you're lying. We do. We do. Call Isaiah. He's saved as an angel with brown hands. I don't know this person, guys. I'm sorry. Now, I want to call the place, but I'm afraid they won't give out personal information. I know what I'll do. Let me call. It's not going to do any. Well, I don't even know why I'm doing this, because I said I don't want to play show and tell anymore. I just don't. Because even if they said no, like you're going to, like this, he texted Isaiah not to say anything. But we'll do it. Of course, it's not working. You see, Chad made it not work on purpose. All right, let's play a little bit more of this as I hook up the Roadcaster.
Like, you guys, if you guys could figure it out, even to this day, you can go and make the biggest fucking podcast.
I don't know how much potential revenue there is out there for a 60-year-old's.
I don't think
Have you ever been to a Comic-Con, Anthony? I mean, there's people out there living off Comic-Cons. Just ask Pauly Shore.
I think you're wrong about that.
Opie and Anthony
I
show.
think if you and Opie got back together and did a show together, I think it would be, first of all, it'd be a lot of people's hate watching to begin with, right?
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
would be
true.
There would be a very, very small bracket / Dabbleverse interest. Okay. Hello?
Hey, this is Erica from Revival Cave. I see we just missed a phone call from you.
Yeah, Erica, you did. I wanted to call and confirm. This is I did a massage with you guys. My name's Chad.
Mm-hmm.
To confirm that the masseuse was a female. This is just for a thing. Don't say the name.
No, you're good. You just had like a past massage here, and you're just trying to see if it was a female or not.
Yeah, I just wanted confirmation. It's just for a bet.
Yeah, you're good. What's the last name, just so I could check?
Zumock.
Chad what?
Chadzumock. Zumock. Don't put the information out there. I just
You're good. No, you're good. Yeah, she was a female.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you're good.
Sorry to bother you with
course.
nonsense.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. Take care.
You too. Bye. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
There you go. It doesn't matter. You guys don't believe me anyway. But it's fun for fodder and fun. Anyways, back to this.
The spark of it all.
Right.
But I think you guys, especially if it was just the
By the way, I'm done with show and tell. No more. I don't have to show receipts. I'm done. So make up your fake scenarios, and I mean, that's all you got. And I'm fine with it.
The idea was to just return to just being fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but I don't know how
so
many,
innovative.
I don't know how much longevity that would have. It would be a big thing. You know, when Kimmel came back from his suspension and his ratings were great, and now no one's watching him again.
Yeah.
So I think immediately in the short term, it would get a lot of attention.
Yeah, do a theater and do a Q&A and sell merch. Sell merch. Can you sell merch? Who would buy merch?
But also,
what would you, if you could hang out with merch for a day, what would you pay? If you could hang out with merch for a day, like a hooker, well, how much money would you be willing to put up for that?
So we've been independent of each other so long, especially me.
Yeah.
Like I'm not the guy that could just sit there and be the sidekick anymore,
Of course.
the humorous guy, the funny, you know.
Yeah.
I have my own show. I'm on fucking WABC.
I'm the host now. Okay, those days are over. Me being the co-host. And wouldn't it be a radio show, Anthony? It would just be like a fucking Q&A / conversation. You're not going to commercial. You're not hitting the post. You're not going to break. There's no bumpers. We're not saying do a radio show.
WAB.
But we realize you've grown.
Doing political talk.
Yeah.
It would be hard for me to go back to, and especially, you know, at my age, what are we going to do? Get teen girls into 55-gallon drums
Yes.
again?
Yes.
Dump fish guts on them?
Please.
That sounds pretty fucking sick.
Have you ever been to Skankfest?
Yes, I have.
Good stuff.
Instead of a wiffle ball bat.
All right, good stuff. So is there an Opie and Anthony reunion? Probably not. Do I give a shit? No. I'd care less. But I do see it being a significant thing for people because people do love nostalgia. They do love Howard Stern stuff. There's a reason why old Stern Show clips are still popular on YouTube and TikTok because it was a thing. It was a thing. And, you know, we wish them well. All right, let's do it. Let's do a palate cleanser and get the weekend going. Who's with me on this? Drinky, Mickey.
McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk. That's awesome. Drinky, McDrickle drunk. What's up, McDrickle drunk? One time. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk. Give it up, McDrickle drunk. That's my name. McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk.
Oh, yeah, drunk dial phone call. Make one this weekend, 323-977-9642. And boy, oh boy, did we have drunk dial. We have drunk dials. We're all caught up. But you could still call and we'll still use it. We'll put you on the air. We toyed with the live phone lines on Wednesday with the Ray DeVito show. It went pretty well. There's still a lot of kinks to work out. We might do it for World War Z coming up. But for now, just leave a message and we'll play it on the air. There's still a lot of kinks to work out. But our man AC/DC called on Wednesday and had it out with Tom Myers on the Ray DeVito show. They went back and forth. It got ugly. It got weird. And he called the drunk dial hotline before that.
Chad, AC/DC, man. Hey, I'm doing this one off the cuff. It's like fucking 6 in the morning. I'm still fucking going here and there.
What are you, 12?
Chicago. I got some things that, like, fucking Gino texted me the other day. Like, I used to be the big supporter of this fucking guy. I know you guys are on and off all the time.
Not a fan.
He starts telling me, like, stupid shit in the text. Hey, if you don't fucking disavow Chad, then you're dead to me and all this shit. Who the fuck? What are you talking? Who are you talking to, man?
Gino's a
I
psychopath.
couldn't believe it. I text him. I go, Gino, go fuck yourself, man. I block him. Don't text me anymore. Don't talk to me anymore. It's fucking ridiculous, this guy. I think his brain is pickled more from booze than me, if that's possible. Come on, man. This shit's getting out of fucking control. Fucking guy. I don't even know if I see this guy or I don't know. Not to mention that fucking Stuttering John show. That's a whole other fucking thing, but you know, we've already covered that left and right. So
everyone covered it.
Anyway,
including Aaron.
Fuck Gino. I used to be a supporter. He's a scumbag. Go fuck himself.
Gino, how well is that going to work out for you when you're telling fans, super chatters, participants, members that you have to pick one or the other? It's not going to work out well, Gino. It's kind of a bitch move. At the end of the day, do I have the biggest audience? No. Do I have the most subscribers? No. But I know one thing. I have more than you. And I didn't have to suck up to Anthony for 10 years. I didn't have to. I didn't have to get in bed with Chrissy Mayer. I didn't have to get in bed with Carl. You had to. And you're still broadcasting to 13 people. So keep doing what you do, Gino and Kiki. Keep throwing innocent people like Ken Mosca under the bus and Florentine, who want nothing to do with it. Let's see how well that works out for you. Let's say you. Shout out to Ken Mosca. Yeah. So get over it, Gino. Move on. Move the fuck on. I'm not your enemy. But you're pissing me off. I have no reason to be friends with you ever again. This guy has a thing about Tommy Jordan.
Hey, Tommy Jordan.
It's for you, Tommy.
How much throat yogurt do you swallow tonight? Kissing up to fucking Carl and all that. You're a tough bitch online, but you're a pussy behind the scenes. Whatever. Bunch of fucking pussies all up there at John's show.
I agree.
You might as well just bend over and have John's daughter Flash, son, give it to you up the ass.
Wow. Hard in the paint. Have John's son daughter give it to Gino in the ass.
Punt.
That's good stuff. Thank you for calling. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen. American Cupcake.
American cupcake. American cupcake. Just cupcake. Riding goes too close. Feet of never close.
What's up, Chad? This is Cupcake calling from the bar. I know I've neglected you. I see you fix your message.
They did.
So it's just not that random thing. So you'll probably get more drunk dials now because people were hanging up on you. But I'm glad that I found you, Chad. Yes, I'm here at the bar. I will see you on the road later.
I like American Cupcake and AC/DC are always checking in from the bar. Those are true Drunk Dial Hotline alumni. When you get back from the bar and you call this number, that's what it was all about. That's what it was made for. That's why you call 323-977-9642 to check in with the Z-Man. Let me know what's going on after a night of drinking. Put it in your phone and call this weekend, guys. We're doing it.
McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk. That's what's drinking. McDrickle drunk. One second, McDrickle drunk. One time, I'm drinking McDrickle drunk. Give it up, McDrickle drunk. That's my name. McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk.
Oh, man. Oh, man. The action just keeps on going. It just keeps on going. Sorry, I'm checking up on two things. Call Isaiah. He saved us. Oh, you read that? Way to lead the witness. Justice for Isaiah. Show and tell. You got nothing, dog. It's going to slowly fizzle out. because you guys don't deal in reality and what actually happened. You know what the sad part is? You're always saying I'm lying or so and so's lying, but when there's no content, you guys just start making up the lies. You realize that you guys make up the lies because you guys need something, because you guys want blood, and there's nothing there. Speaking of Gino, he's got connections. He went on Grillo's show.
The stuff that no one saw that was going on.
And they're going to talk about Rogers
like that. So John goes on, and somebody ripped the paper out of his hand. I'm surprised he didn't make a move on him, because I do know that John has a set of balls, and he's not someone that I would want to roll around on the floor with. You know what I'm saying?
John was looking for any excuse to get off stage at that point. The guy that did it, it was harmless. He just he was trying too hard to be part of the Dabbleverse. His name's Tommy Jordan. I really like him. He's a good kid. Although he's not a kid, he's a lot older than he looks. I hope that comes out as a compliment.
I do got to throw John a compliment. He actually looked good. He looked like he slimmed down.
I agree. I think John looked really good. He got a nice haircut. Yeah.
What do you guys, I mean, then again, it's coming from these 6-year-old men, I guess. I mean, John literally looks like a caveman, an old man caveman. I mean, but whatever.
I agree.
You know, I think I always think he should grow his hair long again, because he had some pretty cool rock star hair at one point. But no, it looked like he was in shape. He does, you know. I mean,
another men looking at men. Gino's gay. What are they? He looks cool. He needs to grow his hair long. How about you stop looking at men?
Every time I see him, he's one of those guys that every time he goes to the gym, he's got to let you know he goes to the gym.
Yeah, I think they were busting his balls, but I don't think it's a bad bust. They're like, how's he that chubby? Like, he must just work his arms. John has really good arms. Call me gay, but he does. But Jimmy literally goes up a minute. It's like, I'm not doing this. And I don't blame Jimmy Palumbo, because imagine you know nothing about the Dabbleverse goings on, and you walk up to that, and you're like, what? No.
Here's the thing. If you're a comic, I talk to every comic that you like or you know or respect, real comedians, they're going to take on the challenge. That's what you do. Like I remember, here's a story that I'm about to tell about 3 bad brothers you know so well. I used to host and feature at the Cleveland Improv. Now, there are improvs and funny bones across the country. Here's the thing. I'll go ahead and burn the bridge. I like the Cleveland. My formative years were there when it was in the Powerhouse. It was fucking awesome. That's where Jerry Seinfeld filmed some of his comedian from. It was a great club. And then eventually became, quote unquote, urban. And you know what urban means, Anthony. You know what it means. Black, 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 black. And it was a very tough room. Very, 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 very tough room. Especially if you're hosting. And I remember I was hosting for D. Ray Davis, who coincidentally is here at the Funny Bone this weekend. I'm going to go say hi. And literally they do the intro music. And they're like, now please put your hands together for your host, Chad-Zumock. The music's playing. I start walking up the stage. Before I even touch the mic, boo, get him out of there, white boy, boo. I have 15 more minutes left. And guess what? I stepped up. And at about 6 minutes, I broke them. 6 minutes in, after boo, arms crossed, negative, frowny face, I broke them. They were laughing. Because I'm a comic. I took on the challenge. And that's what you have to do if you have balls. I didn't read a police report. I didn't look for any kind of thing to get out of it and not do my time. I did my time. And it was tough. And I had many nights like that at the Cleveland Improv, but I hung in there. I was the house MC at the Hard Rock Roxino in Northfield Park. And basically, there was a lot of unknowns coming through. And they would get free tickets. If you won some, slot game, they go, here's 2 free tickets to the comedy show. So a lot of gray hairs, a lot of oxygen mask, a lot of walkers coming through. I'm coming up there talking about Justin Bieber or whatever, not connecting. Silence, crickets. But I kept in there. I hung in the pocket, and then eventually you break them. You learn your mic game. So that just means, regardless of what Stuttering John tries to sell you, whatever delusions that he has of what he is, no matter how many times he calls himself a comedian, no matter how many times he calls himself a headliner, no how many times he makes excuses that he walked into enemy territory, he's not a comedian. He's just not. He doesn't have it. I'm sorry. That's what it is. That's what it'll always be. So they're making excuses for this other guy. Okay, he's not a comic. He's not made for it. Too many people are throwing away the title comedian. I'll be at Looney's at October 1st in Colorado Springs. I'll also be, since we're doing plugs, I have many gigs before then, by the way. That's months and months away. I'll be at the Funny Stop March 22nd with Dave Landau doing my very last set there ever. It's going to be bittersweet because it'll be closing a week later. So get your tickets. That's a Sunday with Dave Landau. It will sell out. That's not a thing to get you to buy tickets. It just will. Dave and I started there. Dave has a bigger following. I know people in the area that have already bought tickets. So come there, hang out. That'll be fun. That Saturday, the 21st, I'll be in Parma, Ohio at the Last Stop Inn. It's a bar gig. It's fun. They do a monthly show there. It's a 7:30 show, 7 o'clock. Come out to that if you live in Parma. All right, back to the show.
And Jimmy said, I'm leaving. And he got off stage. Another guy, whatchamacallit, Johnny doesn't have to pay. So right now, Johnny has a door worth about 25 hundo in his mind. And he's giving me and Keanu $50 in his mind and not paying anyone else.
Hey.
Okay. This is all in hindsight. This is how it played out. Okay. So then Palumbo comes off. Johnny goes up there. Nothing to say. He goes, what?
It's weird seeing Gino not drunk and screaming.
We have Anthony Cunha come on stage. What? And don't get me wrong, I'm one of Anthony's biggest fans. And Anthony,
you're an Anthony ball washer. You were an Anthony because he gave you money for 10 years for no reason. You were an Anthony ball washer, Gino. All right, let me get through some of these. How we know you didn't get a female after Isaiah? Keep plugging away. You're going to keep wanting to figure this out. You want to keep doing it. Yeah, I get 2 massages back to back. Yeah, I mean, there was no, I don't know. I'm done with that. I get it. Keep pushing it. Where you get those sweet glasses, Amazon Swap Meet. These are actual prescription. These are very expensive glasses. These are actual prescription Ray-Bans. They are pretty dope. They're Matrix dope. PL. Thanks for the $2. Look, it's a bottom Heisenberg. Oh, let me get you your thing. You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right.
On state.
We're at 41 super chats. Let's get to 50 today, and you'll get a t-shirt courtesy of the Z-Man. Your pick, I Hate Chad or Starsky and Hutch. I have so many. And don't get it twisted. Don't get it wrong. I still have Zumock Mania shirts, but I only have large and extra large. Let me know if you want one of those too. I'm a t-shirt guy. And you can buy these shirts individually. If you look on my YouTube page, you could get it from that store where you can pick your color. But the ones you want specifically from me, and I got stickers coming, hopefully in 2 weeks. Trust me. Gummy Chainsaw, get to work.
And
I'm paying you.
Gave John an infinitely better intro than Johnny McCarthy.
By the way, we have a new $100 sponsor, Big Hog Rob is our new $100 sponsor. Big Hog Rob. Let me know what you want to sponsor. Today's the 6th, ladies and gentlemen, so we are flipping it. If you were a $100 sponsor for the month of February, we're going into March now. So get in where you fit in. Sign up to Patreon. There's a $100 tier, or of course you can Venmo and all that other stuff. Streamlabs, blah, blah, blah. Things, blah, blah, blah. People.
Streamlabs, PayPal.
He could have given infinitely better
super chat
to finish it up. So then he brings up Anthony, which is such a dumb fucking thing to do unless you're a terrible host who just wants money and you're like, oh, this will be cute. But Anthony, I'll say it again, infinitely better intro, and says, I'm here to hear the squeegee bit. Everyone listened to John. Everyone would have listened.
I love how the squeegee bit has become the 7 dirty words, the Eddie Murphy ice cream bit. NJ Ranger had a great breakdown of basically contradicting yourself within minutes about how you're very similar to Stuttering John. Oh, you mean the guy, the try-hard NJ Ranger who's desperately trying to fit in with Melton and all those guys? Yeah, he used to be a big fan and a big super chatter, and now he's trying to do the lather, rinse, repeat. Let's start a thing with Chad so I can get some clout. I've been through this. Get in line, NJ Ranger. I've been through a million of you from Ski Mask. That you just name it. I've seen it. You come, you go. I'm not interested. It doesn't matter. I don't watch you. I don't care. I'm not impressed by your podcast or you. So good. Okay? You're a Johnny come lately. You will always forever be a super chatter. You're supposed to be friends with Ray, but yet you guys throw Ray under the bus every single fucking time. You're a twat. You're a hole. Fuck off. You're nothing. Bye. Good job, Shuley. Madoff.
To John. But John, can't face the fact that he's like, they came there to hear his greatest hits, and he wants to be like, nah, I'm not going to give them that. Why? Can you tell me why?
Why?
If he and he just held the paper up, he couldn't make eye contact, he couldn't face him. It was the worst, and he did 11 minutes and got off. And he's like, and he had the here's a little spy report, and I may be good.
Somebody listens to Rocco. Being flat gay is celebrated nowadays, Chad. No biggie. I agree. Shout out to all the gay people that watch my program. Hit the like button.
Friends with the owner, Mark, who sent me more money.
Who sucks dildos?
Said he told me one, how much he paid them, and two, and he's like, here, this is a fair percentage.
By the way, I am totally wrong. I really do think John got paid $2,400. I really do. At first, I didn't believe it because I know what comedy spots are paid, but I really do believe he got paid $2,400. And I'll tell you why. Breaking news. Clip it, pest. Clip it. Dirty Jersey. Because I know 2 comics in particular that were offered spots, weekend spots at Rodney's to do a show. And their deal is, the door deal is, they get 50% of the door. 50%. So this guy, the booker, whatever his name was that John had on, we'll get to his video. He had him on. He probably promised John 50% of the door. At the time, before I said I was going, before Bob Levy said he was going, before Ken Mosca said he was going, or Kevin Brennan and Anthony, WATP. Don't get it twisted. Everyone says Anthony put it over. We all did because it was a ticking time bomb of what the fuck's going to happen. Ticket sales were out. John probably said, he probably talked to the booker. He goes, we sold 150 tickets. And they start doing the math. So I think John, between the 2 gigs, between the one in Jersey, did get $2,400. I really do believe it. I didn't believe it at first, but I think he did. So John basically walked and bragged that he got $2,400 for reading Anthony's police report like a bitch. So full disclosure, I'll admit when I'm wrong. But I know 2 other comics that were offered 50% of the door. 2 of them turned it down because it's Rodney's. Spawn, thanks, brother. This is your show today. Spawn. You guys see the title? This show is dedicated to Spawn. I did this show for Spawn. I even played the Ghetto Boys up top because you're a long-time contributor. I take care of my OGs, if you will, especially the $100 sponsors. Shout out to Spawn. We're going to take care of you. 40 years in comedy, you can't headline a C room. Who are you talking about? Not me. I've only been in comedy for 22 years. Are you talking about Gino? Your boy, Anthony?
So if you don't understand, I got about friggin' a good 15, 20% of what they were getting. Okay? Which I deserved. Yeah. And I don't care if I'm speaking out of school. And he said, and in a letter from John, what's that go?
You know what John got?
I can imagine. No, because I think the booker took a lot of it.
The booker did take a lot of it, but he gave John, and basically the The booker walked out with a wash because I saw the interview he had with John when he came on the show. He basically said, I made no money because he gave all the money to John. Chad, you sold 0.0 tickets to Southern John, get justice for Isaiah. No, I'm saying we all did. You don't understand, Buzmak. I know you hate me and you want to stick it to me and you'll do anything in your power to make me look bad. But the fact of the matter is, it's undeniable. It was Kevin. It was Brennan. It was Carl. It was Bob Levy. It was Stevie Lou. Everyone said they were going to this. Everyone was going for the spectacle. What's going to happen? All the families in one room. It was Zenhauser. It was Vince the lawyer. It wasn't one person. When it was Stuttering John on his own without us coming, he sold 16 tickets. These are the facts. I was saying I was going because I was going. People were, when I wasn't there, I was getting DMs. Where are you? We're here. We don't see you. I see Stevie Lou. So you don't know anything. You stay in Canada where you belong and you stay anonymous where you belong. Okay? You scared little bitch. You're a little bitch that's scared.
Doesn't a featured comedian get these days for doing a set? Like if you went down and did the Comedy Cellar, or if
you're saying for a weekend spot pay, yeah. I'm pretty sure weekend spot pay last I was like doing it on the reg at real clubs, and not that Dangerfields isn't a real club.
10 years ago, even though I live in New York City.
I only do produced shows there for the most part. It's like, I think weekend pay is like 50 to 100. I'm sure at the better clubs, it's like closer to 100.
That's true. Gino's being correct right there.
You know, spot pay. The hosts get more than that.
When I did Dangerfields during the week, I'd get $35.
Where do you stand with Stuttering John right now? Because I don't even know.
I actually had a conversation with him. I think it was on Friday, and
good.
I was like, dude, well, you know, I think it was Thursday, and I was like, he said, I was like, dude, I feel bad that these people are just going to, you know, attack you and ruin your show when you're just trying to make a goddamn living. And he was like, he goes, I know. He said, but he said that he had some really good jokes about Anthony, and they were. I was like, good. I was like, in my head, I'm like, stick to comedy, shove it up their ass, and do a good set, so they can't say a thing. And I thought that was going to happen. And you being on the set list, that sounds to me that you and John were probably getting along. I would imagine, not that John had any say in it, but you being there must have been okay with you and John. Where things were okay.
I'm still okay with John. I don't know if he's okay with me, but I'm just being honest, like I've always been with John. And me and John had a lot of beef in the past.
Backstage, you saw what was going on. Did you talk to John before he went on?
No, I didn't talk to. I did. I did my spot. Then I went down and talked to John. But this is what led to
you have a nice conversation.
I can't believe how calm Gino is right now. He's not screaming. Trailer trash. Oh God. $5. Thanks for throwing. Hey, old man. When are you going to talk about the Kumia Mami Missy love triangle? I thought you were TM-zumock. I am TM-zumock. I have no information. And again, this might be online rumors that tend to take a life of their own on. I don't know much. I know Mommy is a thing that flirts. I know Kumia is a habitual cheater. I don't know what his relationship or understanding is with Missy, but they're definitely somewhat of an open relationship or an understanding, because Anthony has been known to sway. Now, did I break man code? I don't care. Anthony's been a douchebag to me, so fuck him. I don't know their relationship. I know they're weird. They got weird situation going on. I know it's a weird setup. I don't wish them any ill will. I don't know if there's any problems. I think Missy's will let Anthony do whatever, because I think she's, at the end of the day, this is all hypothetical in my opinion, she's probably hanging in there for a nice payday. Right now she gets, a nice place to live, rent. She gets to play video games and get free, whatever. But I don't know if did Kumia fuck Mommy? If it happened. Oh God, this guy's exhausting. Show, where are you? Text, never happened. DMs, not text. And show and tell game's over with, Boozmock. Isn't it time to go over to Melton? I think it's time for you to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go over to Melton and tell them your little community of onions that you did what you had to do over here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, I have no problem with John now. I'm just calling a spade, okay? I have no problem with Stuttering John now. We probably may not.
You got to be careful calling a spade, Gino. We know your background. Classic Zumock. Topical.
Me, because I said I was a better comedian than him, and if you don't think I am, I don't care. I didn't say I'm a bigger radio personality. I didn't say I'm a bigger draw. All I said was I'm a better comedian than him. That's it.
Oh, great. You're a better comedian than Stuttering John. Who isn't? Besides your wife. Who isn't?
End of discussion.
So you shook his hand. Was he nervous, or was he pacing back and forth, or was he just like...
No, he was sitting down. He introduced me to his bodyguard or whatever. Nice guy. And I'm like, just have fun, John. It's a good crowd. Y'all have fun. It'll be great.
And when did it turn? What do you got? So he already had the plan just to go up there and read the police report?
The turn.
Well, that's what he alleges. Well, if I can add one more thing, and this is what pissed me off.
I mean, we're going to milk this Rodney thing for the rest of the month, aren't we?
Just so you can understand the guy, what the problem was from the get-go. So I reach out to that guy, Johnny McCarthy, that day after I say to Keanu, I should host this. And you understand why. I've hosted forever. Okay? And I can...
Because you're an MC. You're an opener. You remember how that was Gino's big thing?
Control the train wreck. And if I'm there, I can not only bring up Stuttering John without bringing Anthony on stage. If Stuttering John bails at 11 minutes, I can go back up as the host and control the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got 3 to 50. If you want that 50, that number 50 gets you that shirt.
People get their tabs. Do you understand? And the show's fun. You understand? Although maybe it's better because then I'd be linked to this even more rather than just doing a spot. But the guy, Johnny McCarthy, the day of the show, he's like, "No, I really want to host." Anyone there, even Clark Griswold, he probably wasn't there, just likes to comment.
Clark Griswold from Vacation?
Will tell you.
Is there an actual guy named Clark Griswold?
He didn't do anything. He added people to the set. Jimmy Palumbo went up. And I also said, let me go right before John. Nah, I like this order. He just kept bringing.
I love how this set is being talked about from this day. I love how this set is an infamous. It's bigger than what it should have been. And it's still going to get talked about forever. For years on end. No event's going to be bigger than this. No Hackamania. No DabbleCon, nothing will ever be bigger than any of this.
People up, giving them guest spots. So we
look at Grillo and Gino look like brothers, don't they? Do they get together and hey, let's wear the same thing? Let's wear the same thing.
We could take the entire door and pay as little as possible. That's what I'm
going to go for the Fred Durst look today. What about you, Gino? I'll join you.
Realized he was doing. And look, I didn't ask for a certain amount when I was doing it because I was under the impression Keanu was getting feature pay and I was the guest spot. But we
heard Keanu set. She should have gotten open mic pay. We'll give you a feature pay, Gino.
I just showed up, and as the train wreck unfolded, because Johnny McCarthy has no talent, none. He has zero talent as a comic, zero talent as a...
That's the booker. That's the booker.
Host. To put it succinctly, well, one time he used to...
Somebody get that Johnny McCarthy to book me. I want to take Johnny McCarthy for all his money like Stuttering John did. Somebody get Johnny McCarthy to book me. And let him know that Gino's talking shit about him.
Go up with a bag on his head and pretend to be the other unknown comic.
Clever. Good stuff. Oh my God. We're almost at 2 hours today. Kids, I'm having a good time. Thanks to all the contributors. Contributors, that's a word. Shout out to Kent State University, General Studies. Thank you to Ken Mosca, Ian F, KK. Bill from Jersey for gifting 5. D7876 for gifting 1. Maud Levy for gifting 2. Bo Beardington, my man, gifting 1. Deadful for gifting 5. Shout out to Deadful. Oh, wait. D7876 gifting another one, too. You guys were into gifting. We definitely are way over 400. We're definitely way in over 400. I got so much more show to go, but I might want to save one for tomorrow or Sunday. What day would you guys like me to do a show? Saturday or Sunday? Because I don't have gigs this weekend. I take that back. I am gonna go do a guest spot at the Clearwater Comedy Club. I don't know if I'm gonna go tonight or tomorrow. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Dick Fitzwell is gifting a membership. We're 2 away from 50. We're 2 away from 50. Thank you, Dick. Is that Tommy Lee? Who is that? Oh, it's Corey Feldman. Did you know Charlie Sheen had sex with... No, it was Corey Haim on the set of Lucas. Chad, go get a bottle of Tito's. You're fumbling your words. I am not drinking, guys. I know. I'm in full health mode. I'm full workout mode. I am in the zone, auto zone. So there's no drinking over here. I'm not even interested. And I'm sorry to ruin that narrative. Thanks for the $5, Shuli Madoff. Looked like 50. Galactic Wrestling Federation, you just won a shirt.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
Galactic Wrestling Federation, who's been a OG member, supporter of the program. Email me what size shirt you want, where it's going. Fernum, I still yet to mail out your shirt. I'm looking at it right now. I just haven't hit the post office. But since you've had so many shirts, you weren't first priority. You'll get your shirt, I promise. But let me know, Galactic Wrestling Federation, you are number 50, chadzumock@gmail.com. Let me know if you want a I Hate Chad shirt, what size. We're doing it, what size. I have all that. And we also have Zumock Mania, which is a large and extra large. I just got to know. I want to know. So we did a good job. We did a good job. I'm in the zone. Oh, look at this. Are we running a hype train? Spawn with the super sticker. Thank you, Spawn. This was your show today. I did it for you. Shout out to Spawn. He said March 6th is a special day for him. And he told me stuff he likes, stuff he wanted. He had a day off today, coincidental. So I dedicated this whole show to Spawn. You guys are going to make me keep going. D787, Gino needs 5. What, 5 shirts? Or a 5 head? I got 5 on it. I guess you guys want me to keep going. Now I don't want to go. I might go all night. How about that? I'm just kidding. I'm not going all night. I do have to get some stuff done. Thank you, D7876. And again, thank you for gifting 5. You guys were a great show today. We're almost at 2 hours, so I think that's good enough. Because if I'm going to do something this weekend, either tomorrow afternoon or Sunday afternoon, I don't know. We'll see. What did we learn? Maybe one day I will do a 24-hour stream. Just for the challenge, just to do it. Who's with me? I'm in the free chat right now. Jeff Closer, he's a moderator. Pop-up show tonight, Dub. Right on. I don't know what he's talking about. What did we learn? Does anybody want to play What Did We Learn? Thank you, KK. Thank you.
KK, what do we learn?
What did we learn today on the program? Thank you for generosity. Thanks for being a part of it. I learned the Z-Man is the man of the people. Yes. This show was dedicated to you. Oh, thank you, Maud. I didn't see that. What did we learn, Chad? Sorry, I didn't learn that. We learned Chad has stuff to do like always. I'm the opposite of you. I have places to go, things to do. I can't just stay in chat rooms all day, Boozmock. I have a life. I am the opposite of you. But we love you, don't we? We learned that Chad can rock a fedora like a smooth criminal. Oh, whatever. We learned that Steel Toe was watching today. Yes. Aaron M. Holt was in the chat. Yay! We did it. We did it. We learn is another win for the toe. It's another win for the toe. We learned Chad is going to Colorado October 1st, Rocco. I'm staying the night at your house all weekend long. Good luck getting me out of there. I'm moving in. I'm a squatter, motherfucker. We learned Chad has an important gig in October. October 1st, Colorado Springs. I will be filming my open tab. I have to confirm it, though. That Gino's still a bitch and doesn't have his own $5. Somebody put the APB out to Stephen Bravo. We don't hate him here. Stephen Bravo is under the assumption that we hate him here. We don't. Stephen Bravo was a contributor for a long time. He was an all-time guy. I know he feels something slighted him. All I know is somebody sent me a screenshot. He asked not to be a moderator anymore. Said he didn't want to be a moderator anymore, so I took away his wrench. It was that simple. I was trying to do what he asked. But now I think he thinks that we're a thing. We're not. We learned that Chad's going to have some cankles over his shoulders in October. Yuck. Ugh. We learned that Chad is a squatter instead of a squirter. You want to open for me in October with jokes like that? I would love to see you bomb. Jesse Angel's here. Hey. Hey. We learned that Chad doesn't rank JMO. Who does? We learned Luis J. Gomez gives advice. He does. Don't mess with HVAC. We learn Chad is doing a show tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, which day do you guys think I should do it? Tomorrow or Sunday? Because I have both days off. Afternoons. I don't have the evenings. Free chat, let me know. I'm trying to hit the 2-hour mark, so I'm here for a couple more minutes. So I can make it even 2 hours. Boozmock says, do a poll. Not right now. I don't want to set up a poll. Just say in the chat. Holy crap, Batman. Hi, lady. Saturday. She says Saturday. Alex Ortiz trying to hit the goal. Jose says Sunday. Boozmock says Saturday. Boozmock says Sunday. HVAC says Sunday. Boozmock says Monday. All right. Myers says Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Oh, I forgot to give Wednesday. All right. I guess Thursday's coming next. Oh, there it is. Oh, shout out to the $100 sponsors that are, this is your last day as a $100 sponsor for the month of February, Black History Month. Vinny Cash, Ken Mosca, John Spencer, Sam Tripley, Nick Swartzen, Jason Craig, Jaden's Robinson, Dead Fool, Lenny's Printer. Thank you. And shout out to our new $100 sponsor, Big Hog Rob. He's on for that month. So let's give a shout out. Fernum is sponsoring Tom Myers' YouTube. Go subscribe to Tom. It's easy to subscribe to these channels, people. It's easy to hit the like button. It's easy to do this. Press. That's all you got to do. So hit subscribe to Tom. Look at that. D7876 is promoting Johnny F. Carson. Go subscribe to Johnny F. Carson. Look, I updated the thing. Johnny, I told you. I put time into my sponsors, guys. Hopefully, Lenny's Printer is not promoting WATP next month, and hopefully Lenny's Printer will be back. Hit like, hit subscribe. You too could be a $100 sponsor. You can promote whatever you want, free t-shirts, stickers. New song coming, pick the song at the start of the show. And VIP, no, you don't get VIP response. I'm not in the free chat anymore. Bragging that you're not poor. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. So make sure you do that. We're going to be back tomorrow. By the way, we're going to have to update the membership mafia. Dan G, Deadful, Bill from Jersey, KK, Nick in Fort Wayne, John Spencer, Maud Levy. Who are we putting in there for the membership mafia? We're going to put in Ken Mosca, who started off with 5. Ian F's going to be in there. KK's in there. She's already in there. Deadful, I think he's already in there. Bill from Jersey, he's already in there. If you like the show, tell a friend. If you really like the show, leave a comment, leave leave something. Show's over. I'm tired. I have stuff to do. God bless.
Break your fucking face tonight. Give me something to play. The Seaman is on the attack. My gangster skates. Show me how late guilty. And for once good dick, I thought he was squashed. Ray DeVito wishes us well. The mudshot is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. The Seaman is on the attack. Chrysler stinks. Show me how plead guilty. And for once good dick, I thought it was squashed. Right DeVito wishes us well. The mudshot is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. The Seaman is on the attack. Where Chrysler stinks. Show me how plead guilty. For once good dick, I thought it was squashed. Ray DeVito wishes us well. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. For once good dick, I thought it was squashed.
Streamlabs.
right back. I'm finishing my show.